Hey YouTube, welcome to the unbagging video. Now first we have to take it out of the breather bag, take some tape off and find a corner and start peeling it up. And I've got my finger underneath it, gently prying this up. I'm not putting any pressure on the foam wing itself, just on the mylar. I don't want any marks on the wing. So I found another corner here, just taking my time. It's actually kind of satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, there we go. And the first thing is obvious, the finish is excellent. So the first thing I really want to look at is to make sure that everything has got nice saturation. Like that main spar there, it looks really good. All the excess resin that's poured out of the leading edge, that's fine, that's normal, it has to be sanded. As you can see, the tip and all that patch and everything has been bonded into one, so that's going to be extremely strong joint there. And look at that trailing edge. I mean, that is laser straight, unbelievable. That's because we cured it in the beds. Wow, nice, beautiful. So let's start trimming this guy down. We're going to start at the trailing edge. I'm just putting some marks here of how far I want to sand. I usually sand maybe 1.5 millimeters away from the foam of the trailing edge. That'll still give you a nice razor sharp trailing edge, and it'll still have a good bond there too. And now I'm just block sanding the trailing edge down to my marks. Just leave it on the bed here for extra control. And after that, we're gonna have to take care of the leading edge. So it's basically like there's 3 lines of excess epoxy, and there's the tip that we have to trim. It's obvious where you have to go. But on the leading edge, there's like 3 different lines, top, bottom, and the middle. So the top and the bottom, they have to be blended into the skin, and the middle line is basically the middle of the leading edge. And to do that, you're gonna really need some good sanding control. And what I do is I'll just spray glue some sandpaper on the back of an old gift card like I have here. So I have like a 400 grit like this one here, 400 wet and 600 wet, and that's how it's going to take a lot of patience, so just take your time. Now we have to take care of the dihedral at the root. It's a 6-degree dihedral, so you can do this either by tilting up the wing and sanding it like this, or you can make a sanding block with a 6-degree angle on it and sand it, or you can do like me and go completely animal on it and use your power tool. I have a miter saw here that makes it really easy to do this cut, so it's good. Oh, there's a close-up of the dihedral I just cut on the root, and this is a good time to weigh everything up. So we're going to take a weight of the left side here and the right side. Combined, it's going to be around 55.5 or so, that's pretty good. I've got a patch on both wing tips, by the way, because I might give this thing away and the new owner might be a lefty, I don't know. Now it's time to focus on the joint of the wing, and you can tell by these marks here, I have one at 17 and one at 100 millimeters from the leading edge. That is the center of my mounting screw, and I've got those dots on either side to show me where I don't want epoxy, and that's where the hardwood dowel is going to go. And I'm just mix up your favorite epoxy here. I've just using a toothpick here and applying it, so I want to just go up to those dots that I put down. I'll be using a 1/4 inch dowel, hardwood, and I also should mention that I've warmed up this epoxy before I've mixed it, so it's really viscous, and you want that because a lot of it's going to get sucked into the foam, and that's okay. You want to be liberal with the epoxy at this point. It's better to have a little bit more than not enough, because this joint is very, very important. So you make sure you have a good one. And now I have the wing on the top beds with the bottom facing up, and I want to align everything on the bottom here. So I'm aligning all my marks that I have, like all my hard point marks, the trailing edge. You notice that the spar is not lined up. That's fine, that doesn't matter. I'm interested in lining up the wing halves right now to get as perfect match as I can. So I'm just working my way down the wing, and like the trailing edge too, make sure they're even, and just tape everything up. And then we're going to flip this guy over so I have the top facing up on the bottom beds. And I've got a piece of wax paper there in the middle so nothing sticks. And the one side, I'm just putting some weight on it. That's going to be our stationary side. The other side is going to be our pivot side, which we're going to raise up to a 6-degree angle. And we are going to just put some weight on it. And we're going to let that cure for 24 hours. And after 24 hours, we have a wing. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, like, sub, comment. Peace.